Yes, my people, I'm back again. Yes, we have a late night video for you all. Good evening to every one of you. Depending on where you're watching us from, then good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We have our brother right here, Comrade Stanley Osaze Osakwenokoding. Comrade Stanley Osaze Osakwenokoding is here to talk about the current situation in the whole Nigeria. So please join us. Let's watch Osaze together. I'm here with you guys. But let's do this together. Thank you very much.
Yes, we agree to the fact that we have a different problem militating against our country, Nigeria. One of such problems is the issue of insurgency in the northeast. The other one is armed banditry, reduced militancy activities, and the cry for secession. But as we speak today, the federal government, under the tutelage of President Muhammadu Buhari, is handling the banditry with kid glove, giving them more money, more resources, apologizing to them not to continue fighting. Then we have the northeast, where you have a very fierce military confrontation between the insurgents and the federal troops. Why it is very obvious to tomorrow that there are some collaborative elements in the military that is working strongly with the insurgents. We know the number of lives that has been lost, number of generals that have lost their life. Just recently, the 10th Chief of Army Staff lost his life. As we speak, the federal government and the country did a funeral without proper investigation of what led to the death of that man. Because to some of us, we strongly believe that the death of that man was stage managed. Even while they are coming out to say plane crash, we know what plane crash has been right from the history of this country. For those who understand politics, in 1992, 1993, under the tutelage of Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, even under the tutelage of our brother, the then military president that can dissolve the entire country in a day, General Sani Abacha. Even in the Obasanjo regime, we are aware of the Sosoliso, as the case may be. To some of us, we demand an inquiry to know exactly what led to the death of the then chief of army staff. Now today, one of the same problem we have is the issue of secessionists, where the likes of Nnamdi Kanu is piloting the affair of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, and Igboho, to be precise, Sunday Igboho, channeling the agitation to break Nigeria, where the Yoruba nation will emerge. But as we speak today, the both of them are in incarceration. But now, those who happens to be the Igbos, after Nnamdi Kanu was arrested, as we speak, one idiot, sorry to use that language, who is known as Igbokwe, an Igbo man that has lost his origin, is coming out to castigate Nnamdi Kanu, while other Igbo leaders are busy collecting money from the federal government, betraying Nnamdi Kanu, even when we will agree to the fact that Nnamdi Kanu's approach may be appalling and may be repugnant to a natural ethical stimulus of a society, owing to the fact that Nnamdi Kanu was busy insulting members of his clan, including those that he believes he is agitating for. But to him, he believes that those within his clan are rebellious in nature because of the fact that to some of them, their personal economic investment is a topmost priority than the overall agitation of the Igbo people. And Nnamdi Kanu believes that protecting collective interest and destiny of the people of Igbo clan is a task that must be done by him. Now, the both of them has been arrested, one under the tutelage of the federal government, the other one under the authorities of Benin Republic. But the problem now is that, excuse me, sorry, not vessel. The problem now is that till date, the Yoruba nation has increased the pressure on the government of Benin Republic. As we speak, Port Novo, Cotonou have not been able to extradite this young man, Igboho. Just some few hours ago, I have a news here. One of the traditional rulers in Ibadan, I will get the name now, I'm trying to boot my system, just sent a high-power delegation to Cotonou. The Yorubas are rallying around Igbo, but Igbos are busy collecting money. The Yorubas are rallying around to ensure that the interest of their brother is protected, but Igbos are busy collecting money, betraying Nnamdi Kanu. The Igbos, let me just tell you the simple truth. If the Igbo continue like this, forget about the agitation for Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu will lose his life for nothing. One of the men I respect so much, and I've read much of his book, is late Professor Chinua Achebe. One of the men who rejected federal honors. And to date, he established an ideology that cannot be eluded from the scheme of things. In a book titled, There Was a Country. There Was a Country. Written and published by late Professor Chinua Achebe. So an ideology has been established. That is the reason why the agitation for Biafra will continue in the East. But believe me, leaders from the East are busy collecting money from the federal government. Even President Muhammadu Buhari is afraid of Yorubas. Buhari cannot deal with Igbo the way he's dealing with Nnamdi, and he can't try it. No matter how rugged Buhari will be, he can't try it. Because he already knows, as we speak today, the Buhari administration centers on the Yoruba nation. In case you are not aware, if the Yoruba really wants Nigeria to break today, this country will break before 24 hours. If the Yorubas want this country to break today, this country will break in the next 24 hours. The reason why you are still having Nigeria is not because of the Fulani or the Hausas. It's because of the fact that the Yorubas have not concluded that they want to go. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is hungry to rule Nigeria at all costs. So he cannot openly support Igbo, and he will not even allow the federal government to kill Igbo. Because of his selfish reasons, he wants to rule at all costs. If you see Tinubu, you go not say you are dealing with a real idioma. Tinubu cannot come out in the morning as they wake from sleep, may come out for street. At times they be like that, and Gama will come out for room. They say, hey, what's the way, what's the way, what's the way? They move, come out. He never bath. You fair run 1 or 2, later your cocoa has come bath by 12. If Tinubu try, you'll see the confirm idioma. They have to make him up. Tinubu on a daily basis come out with a makeup. Tinubu is an idioma. Confirm. And there are some youth who are still saying, now Tinubu will want to Now Tinubu we want to, some youth who are still saying that Tinubu we want. Now, let me check again my sister. Okay, good. Okay, still booting. Hello, please. I am on live program. Call me back, sir. Sorry, sir. Till date, some youths are still saying, if not be Tinubu, we no grow. If not be Tinubu, we no grow. Let's be sincere to ourselves. Tinubu does not have the right to say he wants to rule Nigeria. The truth of the matter is very simple. I am ashamed of the Igbo people. Sorry to say. Why some are fighting sincerely to liberate? See, even if Biafra is not achieved, Nnamdi Kanu have been able to place federal government in his toes or on his toes. Even if Biafra is not achieved today, Buhari knows that Nnamdi Kanu has been able to tell him he must do what is right. It is because of Nnamdi Kanu that we are seeing some changes today. Our party, the PDP, have not been able to give a constructive opposition in the federal level. Nnamdi Kanu is the only opposition, and as of today, Igbo is part of it. I'm a member of the People Democratic Party, a strong one at that. In fact, a leader. But the truth must be said, at the federal level, we have not been able to give an opposition to the Buhari administration. I don't know if the leadership of our party is taking bribe from the government. While Jonathan was the president of this country, APC was protesting. Just little subsidy. An announcement that we are going to remove subsidy. The whole of Lagos was taken over by protest. Abuja and everywhere. Led by the man who is in power today, His Excellency. I respect the office of the president, President Muhammadu Buhari. But today, Nigerian government increases the price of premium motor spirits at will, without little or no resistance at all from the opposition party. Little or no resistance at all. They will come out to say, election. Is it about elections? Is it about elections? The question is, after election, what have you done to better the lives of the people? As of today, the Senate refused to grant and approve electronic transmission of results. Even when it was tested in Edo, the PDP kept quiet. The Nigerian people kept quiet. Everybody is saying that God day, God day, God day. You don't want to die, but you want to go to heaven. Everybody is saying God day, God day. These people are having their way. APC is perfectly planned to rig 2023 elections because they know they have never performed. Nigerians are looking at Osakonokodin that drinks pepper soup without oil. Nigerians are looking at ordinary individual that is moving in the street. Say that guy don't fuck up. Where your problem lies, nobody is speaking. The only two persons that are speaking, some people are still commenting to say, let me tell you, I don't want Nigeria to break, but I want a strong opposition against this Buhari's government. I won't lie to you, I love Nnamdi Kanu, I love Igboho because, as we speak, Since we all started acting, we have never heard about Fulani attack in the entire Yoruba territory. The federal government refused to allow state police. When the Yoruba insisted, vigilantes and the Omotekun was approved. You can't underrate the Yorubas in this country. Tell Igbo man to fight for the likes of Omotekun. Federal government will not approve it. Because when we go back to go and collect money, Obasanjo once said that give them Senate president, they will fight themselves. We recall in this country Chuba Okadigbo, former Senate president. They removed themselves and now Obasanjo removed. They removed till the end before we now have Kenun and Mani. Yoruba man will never kill his brother for you. Igbo man will not kill his brother, but he will collect money and approve the killing. You can kill him yourself. Igbo man will not kill his brother for you, but he will collect money and approve his brother's killing. You want Nigeria to be okay, but you are not ready to make sacrifice. I must confess to the fact that I won't deceive you. I do not want Nigeria to break because there are more benefits in our unity. But we will not allow a situation where we will be second-class citizens in our country. So the likes of Nnamdi Kanu and Igboho should be protected. Go and tell me where Fulani has killed anybody again in Yoruba land. They came out and they took decisive action. The federal government is busy taking Fulani with kid gloves. Fulani's goal and agenda is to take over every territory that belongs to all Nigerians. And you still see some Mosak Mawan, some Mosak Wenokwodi, some Mosaze, some Itwaye Magbo, still fighting to support the Hausa Fulanis. Whereas Abdullahi, Mahmoud, Ahmadinejad, Muhammad will continue to sing praises of the Hausa Fulani. Somebody came out on media to say Nigeria has 200-something million population, that the Fulani is 40 million, that the North has over how many million? Where did you get the census from? The last and most accurate census in Nigeria was, is it not 1993? One shambolic census was done in 2006. If you have to use even the 1993 projection and the 2006 projection with 3% growth rate, a geometric projection, looking at the birth rate, the death rate, the fertility rate, and the fecundity rate of the population, how come with the Hausa Fulani, who in the north, 87 votes will come to claim majority? I was a presiding officer. I was a presiding officer in Fareruwa, Kano State. While I was doing election, yes, 1991 census, thank you. While I was doing elections, the former integrity group chairman, Farouk Lawan, was voting in my booth. While the election was going on, a boy of 7 years came to vote. I said, no way, he cannot vote. Who said may I talk him? Bros, the only reason why I come up for that territory that day was that I was a copper. It was say I not be copper, they for poof me. Poof my enemy, sorry. Because they know if it poof me. But here in the south, we will never allow 7 years old to register. Go and check registration going on in the north now. Baby, now they register children. If a milk is sold in Benin at a cost of 100 naira, In Kano, it is 16 naira. We have two different economy and two different laws in this country. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. The northern population have a separate admission rate by many. I wonder as it come. Yam. Only one yam. Now, as this woman dey not see money to buy 100 yam. And you know get this 100 yam, go tell let them eat in the morning, eat in the afternoon, eat in the evening. If they eat them for 1 minute, don't finish. And this woman cannot afford 1, 2 at that moment for only the yam. It's not as if she no buy another thing, but the yam was the focus. I had to chook my hand in my pocket and give this woman, huh? Excuse me. You say, excuse me, please. You do with me. You do my house. You want to do it? You want to? It is house. Okay. Let me pin her from job. Lose her pin her. Eh? No, you fit take her from the side pin her. Eh? If you not let me pin, let me know my pin her. So I was shocked, and I had to choke my hand in my pocket to say, "Mama, no worry, keep that 800 naira. Take this 2,000. Buy yam. The money you be budget for yam. Use and buy another thing. Add journal for us. It's not as if I too get. But that is it. The woman want talk. He say, I go wrong more of this country. That's to tell you the extent at which people have been impoverished. Now, if you can eat 3 times a day in your house, so many persons cannot eat once in a day in their houses. You cannot tell me about the street because I'm in the street. In fact, I am a byproduct of the street. So you don't have anything to tell me in respect to the street. Ipso facto, the truth of the matter is simple. The Igbo should go back to the drawing board. They are betraying themselves seriously. They have the money, they have the resources within them. They can achieve what they choose to achieve if there is unity. I don't want to center my broadcast on anybody. I would have mentioned somebody's name. One boy who has a business in NUJ Benin is an Igbo boy. He has been accommodated as a commissioner in Imo State under the Supreme Court governor. As we speak, because of commissionership position, he is insulting left and right of all the Igbo people who are praising Buhari. I am not saying that we all should become an ethnic chauvinist. No. But let's be factual and sincere. If Osakwenokwoni takes a stabbing knife or even a kitchen knife, keep it here, just at my shoulder, sorry, my waist, and I pass it through the station, a policeman sees me with that stabbing knife, I'll be arrested immediately. If care is not taken, I'll be prosecuted in line with the law. I'll be taken to prison. But if Abdullahi goes with a real stabbing knife, not a kitchen knife, the commissioner of police will say, Abdullahi, how are you? All right, oh, Baba. And you say there are no gross injustice in the country? Nnamdi Kanu may be using wrong approach. But the principle of Osiame Osioni has given him the opportunity to continue. A government that came into power and said, do not expect me to take care of 5% the way I will take care of the 97% that voted for me. And you expect that government to come and operate on an equal pedestal? Wake up from the dream, man. Wake up. Do not expect equality from the Buhari administration. Don't ever make the mistake to expect equality from the Buhari administration. Now, let me tell you the simple truth. We have a government in Edo. When you are talking about Buhari, so we tell you, me if I talk about your governor, fine. The governor from in Edo is from Edo. But the president of Nigeria is not from Edo. The interest of Edo must be secured in the federal scheme of things. Go to the Niger Delta region. In fact, this one might be for the Jaws. This one are for the Ishekiris. This one are for the Urobos. This one are for the Queries and Rivers people. Will I be bold enough to do this one for those of us in Edo? The answer is no. Ask yourself, who is your leader? You have a leader? No. You do not have a leader. Apart from government in the states and the traditional institution, who is your leader? None. Now, when Okpemupolo Tompolo alias government gave the federal government ultimatum in respect to constituting the NDDC board, the federal government ran to Niger Delta region. On getting there, the president of Ijaw nation, not the king in Ijaw land or the governor in Ijaw land, no. The president of Ijaw nation, the president of Ishekiri, all of them held their ground and consolidated on what Tompolo said, that they cannot guarantee the welfare and security of oil workers in the region if the government fails to do what is right. In the same Niger Delta region, they all spoke with one voice. We are part of the Niger Delta region. In fact, who were your delegation in that meeting? Tomorrow, if federal government are listening to them and approve them, you will say the Benin, the Edo people have been settled. Where is the Europe? Where is the Esan people? Where is the Afema? Where is the Benin? They are settling us. No, they are not settling you. You are settling yourself, because if one person emerge as a leader, you will bring him down. If one person emerge as a leader, you will bring him down. Go to the Niger Delta region. As large as RPG weapon is there, as big as RPG weapon, it is there. SMG is there. AK-47 is there. AK-49 is there. IEDs is there. Bombs is there. Gunboats is there. The others will see them and say, keep it in the corner, hide it in case people invade us. But see Mr. Jumbu with AK-47. Your neighbor is running to, sorry, with AK-47 is too big, with pump action. Your neighbor is running to the station to tell them, that guy pump action, I'm going to go arrest him. That August, Mona come now. He has a pump action. Yes, I know where he keep on. And that same person who got the pump action, he not the way for a standard attack. If they crack him, they look for him brother where they gotta grow. Make killer in the name of courtesy, they'll say 1011, 2122, 2324. If they look for him brother, make him killer. He go say 10 now we the lead, 21 now we the lead. He go say he just set between purple and orange. Purple color not know you, orange color not know you, but you say now you be. You carry gun, they kill your brother, they go. Go and check, confront all these regions. You don't ever hear saying so war, they begin shoot themselves. Everybody, the weapon is there. The federal government knows that Nigeria has weapon. The federal government knows that Tompolo self has more weapons. The federal government knows that Teketom has weapons. The federal government knows that the whole people in that region has this weapon. The federal government knows that the Fulani has weapon. Malam Nasir Erufai, governor came out that a person who killed Fulani should know that he has taken a debt that will be payable someday. But here in the south, let us not blame us out. In Edo, we will rush to the police station to go and call the police. I must commend Governor Obaseki. People will not understand, but I want to tell you what happened in secret. During the reign of the then Commissioner of Police, while the Fulani activities was going on, the governor called the commissioner and told him, you don't want to act against these people because they are your people. If you refuse to act, I will tell my people to defend themselves. Commissioner of Police run start to the act. He run start to the act. The problem we have in Edo State today is that many people too like money. They too like money. Sorry to say, I like money. Why I'm saying this, I am included. Not remove me, come out. In fact, not be many people. The problem we are having in Edo State is that Osakwenokwodi and others too like money. Because our people owns the cow in Edo, when Fulani kid or throw away face, they not see them. Because they are the one hosting the Fulanis. They are the one hosting the Fulanis. Tell friend truth, you know this friend. If you have not shared this video, please share. If you know they pay you, they pay me. If you know they pay you, they pay me. The point being made is very clear. In Yoruba, we end up winning the battle. Igbo may be freed. Igbo may be freed. Why will not the Kanu will go to jail? Because of Igbo people. Igbo home may be freed. As we speak today, Fulani killings in the western part of the country is almost an history. Let me not forget, I must commend the vigilantes in Edo State. Yes, we fought against the vigilante from the initial stage, owing to the level of recruitment. But believe me, vigilante deserve commendation. For those who are cultists in the vigilante, thank you for respecting the vigilante more than your cultic organization. Because we are aware that the leadership in various cultist organizations that are vigilante are the one arresting cultists in the state today. It is hard now before you say the court war start, it can't take. Now vigilante member will go meet you for be your member will tell you, say, come, John, I know you. If anything happen for this zone, you will confirm. How police want to know them? Vigilante is part of the people. The security must come from the people. That is why Igbo also said that. The security must come from the people. Please, if you have not shared this video, click on your share button. It's not heavy. Whether you agree to it at the talk or you don't agree, click please. Share. If you never share, invite your friend. Social media is too powerful. You will be surprised that this little discussion will help in no small way to restraining our society. Now let me come back home. Excuse me 1 minute. Now let me come back home. Do you think in the Nigeria space, Edo people have a space? I'm not talking about the Benin, even the Ishans. The Esan is more even organized than us in Edo South. But this truth may be painful, but it's the truth. The Esan have a leader who is now late. They are yet to come out with a new leader, Chief Anthony Akakon Aneni. Aneni was the highest anti-party man in Nigeria. Have you ever seen a PDP or a APC Esan man cursing Aneni? Aneni was one of the highest anti-party man in Nigeria. Have you ever seen an Isha man, be it APC or PDP, insulting Aneni? Till date in a donut, we say, oh, show me like this, or show me like that, or show me like this. Show me one single live video where PDP or APC man is sort of show me, including the deputy governor of Edo State. But come here in Edo South, with the use insult and everything, they buff anybody with the image. This truth may be bitter, but we must say it. Party affiliation, Ogun go killer, Tondana go killer, Okwaya Guel, Hebele Gbigo. This is a good. If you can show me a single live video in the whole of the election, when one man in Afema land attacked or insult Oshomoli, I will come and clear your compound. But request for 1,000 video about our insult against ourselves in Edo South. Maybe me myself do reach 6. I don't want to be removing myself from all this. Thank God today, our level of education in the Benin extraction is growing by the day. You get one site where somebody say make I help and they build now. I help and do supervision on a daily basis. You get where the best mate. As I reach there, one best mate, I see Benima, young guy, the sex mate, in business they boom. Now say this guy go to follow the best mate. Because me not believe. So see Benin guys sabi do business like that. We are not growing. We are emerging. Like in Edo, the truth must be said. Not until recently, before, we have the largest population in Edo State, but we have the least political power. While Neni was alive, the political power was concentrated in Edo Central. Even if you want to bring office split to Edo, Neni will tell you where the office split will go from the federal government. Oshomole came and break down Aneli's strength. The political power now went to Edo North. But in numeric value, we have the population. But you have the political power? No. The only person that comes out to be your leader, you will bring him down. Go and change your mindset. Go and change your mindset. If you want to die tomorrow in Edo, come out in your village and shout, I have made an aeroplane, I have constructed an aeroplane. The winch in your community will kill you before they break. They know if you agree. Huh? They will say, huh? Oh, we just have my aeroplane. But we may wear a aeroplane, all you wear, you wake up and die. You will wake up and die. Do you know why? When we are aeroplane, over here Saboli somewhere, over here Festus in my way, when we are aeroplane. No, they'll kill you now. If you want to die tomorrow, just come out in your village and shout, I have built an aeroplane. You must die. Whereas in other clan, they'll say, they'll now begin to assist to make sure that the aeroplane sees the light of the day. But here, they use paper body kill you. This is the only place where you will say, plantain with the rep, they cover ramu. Plantain with the rep. Omanupage batogwe. Are you supposed to be covering it? Are you supposed to be covering your progress? But here you must cover it. Because if you're not covering it, they'll pull lefty. If you not cover them, they go pull lefty. Make it spoil. If they give people like Osako holding time to talk, if I talk, I don't lie you, I still dey fear too, because we are in a time where you cannot speak the truth. You have the freedom of speech, but you don't have freedom after speech. But I know this thing must change. The youth need to rise. If you think I am joking, go and announce that you have constructed a aeroplane. If you dare alive tomorrow, come collect 10,000. This is the simple truth. This is the simple truth. If you want a better society, let's really rally around. Now let me tell you, everybody say nobody fit fight government, nobody fit fight government. It is true. But when you have unity, you can compare government. You can compare government. Obaseki administration can be compared. Who is the leader to compare it? Buhari administration can be compared. Who is the leader to compare it? Can you even say anything in Nigeria as an Edoma and say, this is what we want? Your brother became a national chairman of the ruling party of Progressive Congress. He used the power to fight his brother. His brother in turn removed him from the position. We ended up having a man who has been reduced to rubble. Whereas, if other people gain such position, they are using it to attract development and not to show power to their fellow brother that this way I am at the national level. When you go to an office where a Benin man has an opportunity, or you see a Benin police on the road, you say, Officer Domo, you are female today. You go say, what are you talking about? You said what? When you pay the money, he will, after collecting the money, go say, oh, tell me what I'll talk pay. But when an Hausa man see an Hausa man, no matter the position, tomorrow you will say they are taking over the military. Tomorrow you will be saying, they have taken over the military. Now let them day, now let them day, now let them day. When a Benin man gets position somewhere, go there and say, Padomo, you take all the position. You say, all right, you said, all right. He will be rolling his official tape. All right, you said, all right. But ordinarily, an outside man will bring his brother in. Some of us knew what happened when it comes to police recruitment in history. Ishama take over the whole police. Sorry to let me just cut this topic because we know many things we see. Then we change from. Let me tell you something. My name is Stanley Osaze Osahwenohwodi Onwevugie Eirema. These are my Benin names. None of this is my surname. Stanley is my English name. If you call me Stanley, not be saying not be my name, but I prefer you call me Osahwenohwodi Eirema Onwevugie Osaze than even calling me Stanley. So my name on Facebook, Comrade Stanley Osaze Osahwenohwodi, is all my name, not my surname. My surname is not there. These are my names. But go and check an average Benin man. They are Sylvia. Women will say, I'm Sylvia, Beloning, Queens, Matthias, Michelle. Nobody be Osoyere. Osoyere. Nobody be Owens. When you get, I'm Owens. I am proud of it. There are more things that must be changed. With a quarrel with the Igbo people, we serve be like them. Oshomole once said, why was the governor of Edo State? Those who contested the election in the past, they sit down and they look up. Oshomole said, before I became governor, I was afraid of the Benin's. But I never know that little amount of money can change them. Why some of those people sit down? Oshomole was busy insulting Chief Gabriel Osawaru Igbenedion because of party and position where everybody they hustle for. Nobody tells Oshomole, say, what are you doing? I don't like it. All of them they shake it because they want to enter government. All of them they shake. I'm not bringing this topic because I want conflict. No, I'm only telling you the extent at which Egunje and betraying spirit don't follow our reach. Go and check live video presenters. And even the people where they watch. If, for example, now as I day and now I say, message to about Obaze, I'll get 1,000 views. Message to Amafe Jessica, I'll get 1,000 views. What Abba did to me, I am going to confront him, 2,000 views. But talk say, this is how we're going to move Edo for 10 views. We must work together as a team, 3 views. So, in fact, people will scroll to your live video and move when you are not doing saga. If nobody that cannot get views, just say, why did they do well do so thing? Everybody run come watch. Not knowing that when you break down those that are supposed to raise your group or your clan, you end up destroying yourself. Let me lock my gates, please. 1 minute. To look now, when they tell us, say, you are getting, we are now approaching Moitala Mohammed Airport because I flew to Lagos. Now, somebody from window look now, my brother, see road be like Pelebe. When I say Pelebe, tread when we matter the plate here those days, you know I slim. I start to pray, say, God, I better let this plane not happen. God, let me reach here safely. Father, now they are not say gallop self the sky. Play the make boo and they fear. When we don't reach ground now, we don't land. The plane when we support enter, when we not follow, they say the engine spoil for air. You can't do emergency landing. Because of that thing when I hear it today, I never enter plane. The only time when I go enter plane again, now if I want to travel, go abroad, maybe I want to go for holiday. I want to go visit many of our people who still be our followers and who still with us way. That's okay. Today, and that one not go fit be now because many 3 or 4 days my neck that must come out first before I can travel and leave this country. Because you cannot give me money to do a job for you. You dey see me say I dey Canada or I dey America. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I never still come. You say, what did not take my money to go Canada? So if I want to travel, I must certainly make sure say all your CFO don't reach your hand, then I can leave in peace. I am not ashamed to tell you that I'm local. I'm not ashamed about it at all. I'm not going to tell I take up proof to you saying I'm maybe the king. No. But maybe when I grow, reach that level in the future, I go to enter. But maybe for now, I never reach whichever way I take them. So that is the point. If I tell you this one again, you go shock. My brother, Mr. Philemon, why I say you are not local. If I tell you this one, you may not believe it. Okay, he said, it is not gallop. That's turbulent flow in engineering. Thank you very much. I'm not an engineer. When it comes to the issue of surveying, I can tell you, leveling your instrument, setting your instrument, focusing and eliminating parallax. When it comes to my profession, I can tell you, in respect to that, I do not know. And thank you very much for correcting me, but I call it gallop, whereas it is turbulent flow. That is purely a use of technical terminology to address the issue. So, if I tell you this one and you go hard you to believe, since I was born to date, I've never been to a club. But it go hard you to believe. I dey go party oh. I not say tell you so who go club bad oh. But you see me so, I like, if not be survey and see your full work, where they carry me go town, no they come up over. Prince Ken Usama, I'm very sorry, bro. I'm very sorry. Please call me again and I will be glad to take the call. Sorry, sir. One of my person were here, a very strong Yoruba man. He led what we call Olaye-led invasion. He's watching me now. We did this service together in 2011. His name is Ajayi Taye James. He led the joint onslaught against the Sakunokodi. Nathan Iwema Olaye-led invasion. These two of them, they are lawyers. They were lawyers. Sorry, they are lawyers, not we, because they are still lawyers. We fought intellectually. He's here watching me now. I know he's going to comment. We fought. It was a great battle. See, a very strong intellectual war. The two of them, only me. Olaye will tell you the result of the battle. Olaye led invasion. You are watching me right now. A really strong Yoruba man. Inside that lodge we did that time, all of them, they be Yoruba. You could see the unity in them. Sami Ihaza, you are highly welcome, sir. Thank you for watching me. The only man that called me, I bet you. I will soon shave this. But I just needed to have this for some time. Thank you very much for watching me. Amas Malaga Osas. We all have a responsibility to build a better Edo, and I know you to be a great Edo son. From Uhi, the only man that advertised Uhi. You are welcome, sir. So please and please, let the unity start from us. When I talk and say, I never go club, people say, Mason, shut up. What did they talk? Mason, shut up. I was somewhere drinking one day. It was on a Sunday. So, okay, Mo, just go hang out. On getting there, I was drinking a bottle of 3-3. A friend came and said, we just may have fun, bro. What's the way now? Hey, which one? So now 3-3 you did drink. So I'm too small now. Say, man, now this one did they drink, now this one did they drink. How much? Say, me. Una 50,000 naira per bottle. Do you see me so? Now 300. They decided they want me to take. I'll manage them. And even if you want to drink that of 300 now, you go to a very good place where they will be selling it at a cost of 1,500. And I ask, the one you are saying that is not riches, it is stupidity. I can get it at a cost of 300. I will not go and buy it 1,500. What do I want to prove? May therefore believe me. Saying and then be the money boys. I not get it out, I take content you say I get. Even if I get na my own, another man money in a picture. Even if you can't turn from nothing tomorrow for person, you don't want to give up. Now your own, it's your own, it's your property. You see this man local, I will manage it. If I call myself being local, I'm not ashamed about it. I was on a live, bro. I made a post a few days ago. Somebody went to go and comment. So I'm going to come. Why will you be wearing this kind of jeans? Give me money, let me give you some jeans from Lagos. This kind of jeans. I told him, now this kind of stock I'll feel manage. Maybe if I don't reach the level where you did, I'll go buy the one you say you want. But for now, no I dey buy na 8,000. Off-white, I go manage them. No one me the bad. It reach me. And now they come prove to you. If I eat belly full, flex where now my body enter not be your own. Why me they also to flex where? You are hustling as well to flex where. It is not how far. It is how well. Nobody knows tomorrow now for both rich and poor. The rich can be poor and the poor can be rich. Don't say because you are rich, you say, oh, nobody knows tomorrow. Don't worry, this poor man will grow tomorrow. No. You that is rich can be poor. Most especially in this economy that is not guaranteed. There's no rich man in Nigeria. We know some senators who were in the Senate in 1999. Today they beg. We know some government officials in under Lucky Benedian's government. Today they don't get kobo. You see that light when you see yourself, that prosperity will come, use and wear. Because it cannot be forever. Even human being not live forever, talking of wealth. But when you invest very well, you are going to live forever under enjoyment. So your quote according to your size. You come out, you go party, you see Cubana chief priest carry money, they spray. You look here, you see fine baby. You look here, you see fine baby. You look back, you see fine baby. You look for you see fine baby. You say, may they not say I fuck up. And your last account balance now 200,000. You go withdraw 150. You join Cubana, you send jam to 200. You join Cubana chief priest, they throw in full. Cubana chief priest go as at the end of the day, he calculate all his spraying. To him, he spray 2 million or he spray 150,000. To him does spray 5,000. You end up go for and do competition, you go spend 150. You reach you can't go the crack. Because hype man, here you put for trouble. Sew your coat according to your size. Don't live above your income. Your total income when you get in a week, now 30,000. You they spend 40. That is a gateway to poverty. No man, the guy, no they try. When you reach to try, you go try. For now, don't go and try when you are not trying. Don't go and try when you are not trying. This guy to the fuck up, really smart. You know, sharp. Yes, I the fuck up. When I don't reach, I go sharp. I know fuck up again. But for now, I agree more and forgive me. Don't impress anybody. So I want to end this broadcast now by saying that the Igbo should go back to the drawing board. I have one more than Ekmegbe. Or more than Gabie, Egagboa. As it go to reach, Yoruba the rally random, now they want to remove her. Igbos the clap. Kill and die. Kill and die. Kill and die. Kill and die. There are those they say, that boy don't go join Popu. If to say, now orange enjoy, we for leave him. For this time, you not do anybody anything. You not create any problem. If you want get enemy, just drive GAK come with people for many. You not do anything, you first you see the first get your chain. Maybe you even gonna say, hey, ladies, you be alright. You just mistake match their shoe. You must match shoe. You know, you're listening at the shoe where you must cause trouble. Now GAK. Let's stop the spirit of jealousy. That one too many. for we will be a do. It's too many. The jealousy too much. Let's stop it. The secret that I've chosen to adopt is that I have proper jealousy, not improper one. Even if my enemy, they call me, ask, say, you sure say this guy will fit do this thing? And I know say he go fit do, I'll tell you say he go fit do and give him. Even if you are my enemy. But if you not fit, I'll tell you say, my brother, sorry, you not go fit to. But if you want to give him, if you go give him, but not go toss and me recommend them. I will tell you the truth. I have proper jealousy. What I cannot do when you do, I'm coming to meet you to teach me. The most difficult thing that a man will say in a door is, I am sorry. But I try to make it a point of duty to continue to say, I am sorry if I'm really wrong. And I will promise not to repeat that mistake again. If we must build a better society, we must love ourselves. One small barrel, your street will go report you. ROPG is with them in Niger Delta region. Elders now even they use cloth, if they cover now, may they for not see her. If young man they grow for society, they still say last day this young man will become something. They'll destroy life. With traditional bulletproof. If you graduate as a doctor and you mistakenly join court in school, you not know as a result of relative ignorance, you join. And the say you want to graduate as a doctor. When war set, now you will be doctor, they want to call key. Boom! So we don't for their leader, one of their main meats. Now big meats, Lord, they celebrate. Whereas killing a doctor, you have succeeded in killing more than 2,000 people, because the doctor is coming to treat about 2,000 persons throughout his career. Today, this has led to the reduction of manpower and capable personnel in our society. They must come to kill you in final year, except you don't leave exam. Now, when I dey school, now I know say many people not graduate, not because they don't know book. So run more for example because of courtesy, they choose their life than certificate and debt. So they have to run. They no book, but they not fit write exam. They run more for school. So I don't people go and have everything. Thank you very much, Amusa. We're not worthy. Remember, when you gear, bye for now.
Thanks very much, my people, for watching this with us. We are done for that for today. We'll be coming back again tomorrow for have another interesting video for you. Stick with us. Subscribe to our channel, Niger Watch on YouTube. Subscribe to our Facebook on Facebook, Zevigins Niger. For those of you actually watching right now from Zevigins Niger, please don't forget to subscribe, like and follow. Subscription is always in my tongue right now because I'm always advocating for people to subscribe on Niger Watch. All right, then just try to follow and like on Facebook and subscribe to our channel Niger Watch on YouTube. Thank you very much, guys. We'll be coming back here tomorrow. All we need is a better Nigeria for us to show love, care, and unity for ourselves. Thank you. Have a good night, everyone. God bless. Bye for now.